Many times when I am on a call with a client, they're upset that the officer didn't slightly lower the speed on the ticket to avoid the crazy harsh penalties of a stunt driving charge. A common phrase is, "I don't understand why the officer didn't just reduce my speed." There's a simple reason for this, and let's investigate. The basis of a stunt driving charge in Ontario, under the Highway Traffic Act of Ontario, there is a very clear distinction between a regular speeding ticket and a stunt driving charge. They are generally both related to speed, but they are looked upon very differently by the law. Speeding charges from, let's say, 1 kilometer to 49 kilometers over the speed limit would fall under something called a Part 1 offense under Section 128 of the Highway Traffic Act. Stunt driving falls under a completely different section of the Act, Section 172, and is called a Part 3 offense. Regular speeding tickets under Section 128, Part 1 offenses, these tickets, they're easy to handle. Even in a worst case scenario, they involve a set fine, some demerit points, and nothing more. So in fact, you can simply check off that you want to pay or fight the ticket on the back of the actual ticket, and then you can proceed from there. It's easy, right? Well, these charges are easily handled by yourself or hiring a paralegal firm, depending on your preference. Mostly here, you're simply fighting the charge to avoid hurting your driving record with demerit points. Stunt driving, Section 172, a Part 3 offense, this type of charge is a whole different ballgame. There is no longer a ticket. It may look like a ticket, but it's actually called a summons that simply compels you to appear in court and address your charge. There is no option on the back of the ticket to pay a fine or go to trial. In fact, there is no set penalty for a stunt driving charge. There is a penalty range, meaning that you can get a 1 to 3 year license suspension, a $2,000 to $10,000 fine, 0 to 6 months in jail, and more. These penalties will be screened by the prosecutor, and you will have to defend your charge and these hefty penalties in court. So why couldn't the officer just help me out and reduce my speed? Well, stunt driving is a whole new area of the law where your speed is now considered something called a major public safety threat. And officers take this very seriously. Stunt speeds could and have killed people. So this charge is taken much more seriously, and officers will generally not reduce your speed to avoid this charge. The law allows them to tow your car and suspend your license, and then you have to deal with this charge at a future date in court.